And now to the crisis on the border. President Obama is preparing to make a move on immigration without Congress, and both he and Vice President Biden hinted at it during two separate events Wednesday, although they gave no real specifics on what the White House will do. The president says he hears Americans' call for action.
I promise you, the American people don't want me just standing around twiddling my thumbs and waiting for Congress to get something done.
Meanwhile, Vice President Biden got to the heart of the crisis, the unaccompanied minors still coming across the border.
These are not somebody else's kids. These are our kids. These are the children that lift the national ambitions of each of these countries aloft. And it's a tragedy.
Joining me now from Tucson, Arizona, is the co-chair of the Progressive Caucus, Democratic Congressman Raul Grijalva. Congressman, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jose, and glad to have you in that role.
Oh, thank you so very much. Let me ask you, Congressman, what should the president do now? I mean, Congress is on a recess. The president said he waited for the House for months to get something done on immigration reform. That's not going to happen this year. What should President Obama be doing?
I think what he's doing. Secretary Johnson, his legal team, the White House counsel, and the president are looking at the executive options that he has under his legal authority and his constitutional authority to do something to begin to remedy a broken immigration system that at the end of the day requires a comprehensive reform on the part of Congress, but that is not going to happen. And I think the president's dead on when he said, I wasn't elected to twiddle my thumbs. Large plurality, and he wasn't elected to be a potted plant there. And I think using the recourses he has, do something bold, do something around immigration that is going to begin to relieve and heal many of the tragedies, situations we have in this country.
So, Congressman, specifically, yes, what would that mean? Be bold, deal with the pain. What exactly could the president do?
I think there's options. I think extending the DACA protection that is now available to young people, to their family members that might be undocumented, doing family unification, trying to bring parents with their blended families, where many of them are citizens, bringing that together, the work visa, lifting the number of work permits that are available, and dealing with the backlog, redefining what hardship is, redefining what in custody is, redefining using deferred action and prosecutorial discretion in a much bolder and ampler way. You know, the reaction is going to be, that's why we're suing you, Mr. President, from the Republicans. The fact is that every executive order the president has signed up to this point, including the DREAM Act and DACA, was as a consequence of nothing being done in the House of Representatives or obstruction in the Senate. These are pressing problems, whether it is our profits and assets jobs going overseas. The president's talking about an executive order to prevent and stop that. He did that, the same thing with climate change and monument designation.
Right.
He's done that a variety of times, and he has to use it.
Yeah, and Congressman, it's interesting because for the past, at least 3 years, every time I've had the opportunity to speak with the president, I've asked him why he is not considering expanding DACA, for example, and he says in the past that legally he just felt he couldn't do that. What has changed, do you think, for him to now be able to say that he should be willing to at least look at that possibility?
I think what changed is, quite frankly, the window of opportunity in terms of compromising, waiting for the House of Representatives and to Boehner to call up the Senate bill. His announcement and proclamation, we are not going to do anything about immigration reform for the rest of the year. I think the window closed. And the olive branch that the president, sometimes some of us criticized for that olive branch, the fact remains that it was extended. There was a wait period over and over again. They're not going to do anything with the Republicans, and now the last and final option for relief comes to the president.
Congressman Grijalva, thank you for being with us this morning. See you soon.
Thank you, Jose.